You can also use colored tissue paper, and that is what we're going to do today. I'm just kind of doing an art journal page, and I have these kind of these sea colors, I guess you could say. And what I'm going to do, I'm just using matte medium. I would use Mod Podge, but I don't know where mine is. Imagine that. I'm going to just start with this color, and I'm just going to tear me a piece off. I'm not going to use all of this, but just to kind of tear me a piece of each of the colors. And then this one, if I can find out where maybe I started. I don't know what I use this for, but let's do that. I'm going to do this. This one's never been used. And then I'm going to use some white. Excuse me. Okay, so we have all of this and we have this. And what I want to do is I'm just going to just lay them, you know, just kind of do a collage on this art journal page. And there is no there is no rhyme or reason to what I'm doing. I'm just going to tell you that now. I'm just kind of putting some stuff on the page. And it's really cool because it kind of crinkles and it's see-through. So can you still, this was an artist paper. This came out of a Somerset Studio magazine. And that was on it. So you can still see what's underneath. And I just think that's cool. Okay, I don't need that now. And then, so I'm just going to take a little bit of this. My air conditioner just turned on, so my papers are flying everywhere. And then what I like to do is overlap it, because then it changes color. I don't know. I just think it's cool. So now you have this. I just think that's neat. So I'm going to add this. So there we go. A quick and easy collage. Didn't take us any time at all. Now, I don't know if you're like me, but when I've done, you know, I've spent all this time, of course, not on this particular page. I just wanted to show you how pretty it almost looks like stained glass. And so it's just a quick and an easy way to add, you know, texture to your page, or, you know, just whatever. And if you are afraid of stamping directly on a page that you have worked on, you know, for quite a while, what you can do is take some white. Let me put this up underneath here. You can take some white, get your stamp. I had a stamp pad somewhere. And I'm just going to do this Be Bold and Be Brave, which is right here. There's my stamp pad. I'm just going to put this here. I've never used this. I'm just going to kind of stamp it and then stamp it off on that. Okay. So this way you can stamp to your heart's content till you get a good image. That's pretty good. It was on watercolor paper, so that's kind of why it's a little funky. But we're just going to stamp this on here. Press it real good. Oh my gosh, that looks awesome. I'm going to kind of clean off my stamp a little bit. Put that one back. And then what you can do is you can take a water brush and very carefully just go around it. And I'm making it kind of jaggy, so it's just not, you know, a straight image. I mean, straight tear. I'm going to do that. And then I can tear my image. Hold on, sorry if I'm off camera. There we go. I can tear my image. Let me get a paper towel so I can kind of wipe this off. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to add it right here where it's kind of light. That's why I left that color. I left that really light. So I'm going to take my image. I'm going to add it there. I'm going to go over it. And now you can barely tell that I put some tissue paper, that I stamped it on tissue paper, and that I added it. It just kind of blends in, and then I didn't have to worry that I didn't get the stamp right, and then I had to do it again, and then that would really mess things up. And so this is just a quick and easy way to add your stamps, to add some texture to your page, some color to your page without having to paint it, you know. And so it's just, and you could use Mod Podge. You could just use some, you can use Elmer's glue. You could use a glue stick. You could do whatever you would want, whatever you have. And so that's just another way to do that. I want